Hi everybody, thanks for joining me on my live video. This is Robert Harley and this is the Excel Your Life show. And again, I thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. I really greatly appreciate you joining me. Today I want to kind of continue from the last time I did my live a couple of days ago, and I came up we talk about the four reasons why you the full reason why we should be rich. The topic was you were born rich, and we talked about the four reasons why we should be rich. And since then I've thought of one more reason why we should be rich, and so that's why I called today's topic the fifth reason. If you notice in the topic session there, I said the fifth reason. Now this is go back to our last video again when I talked about the four reasons why we should be rich, because the topic was you were born to be rich. We were all born to be rich. Riches, and we're talking about financial riches. No, we want to be, as I said before in the last video, we want to be rich in all areas of our lives, like relationship, with our health, with our spiritually. We want to be rich in all areas of our lives, but we're talking about specifically money. We were born to be rich financially. And so we're talking about that. We came up with the four reasons. In the last video, we talked about the four reasons why we should be rich. And I'm not going to go back into them, talk about those four reasons again, but I'll just do a quick review to refresh your memory, especially for those of you who have not seen the last video I did. So the reason number one, it was we need to be rich, and we should be rich because, one, it's the will of God for our lives. It is the will of God for us to be rich. Reason number two, we said that it is our right as human beings, it is our right as human beings to be rich. We have the right to be happy. We have the right to have freedom of speech, freedom of expression. We have the right to live in peace. And another one of our rights that we have is to be rich. We as human beings have the right, which it is our birthright, so to speak, to be rich. It is part of what being human is. And the third reason why I said being poor and poor and barely getting by, living from paycheck to paycheck, it is not the will of God for our lives. It is not the will of God for us to be living in that condition. And so the fourth reason where we said that the reason why we should be rich, because of the abundance that is on this planet, the abundance that's in this universe, the abundance that is available to us. There's no lack, there's no shortage, there's no scarcity, and there's no insufficiency on this planet, in this universe that we're living in. We said that with the last video, we said the reason why there's poverty and there's lack and there's shortage in certain area of the world is not because we don't have enough resources. No, it's opposite. We do have enough resources on this earth for everybody, every man, woman, boy, and girl on this planet right now, this very moment. There's enough resources that all of us have enough that we can live at least above poverty. And we established that the reason why there's poverty and lack in certain areas of the world is because the wealth of the world is not evenly distributed across the board. It is not evenly distributed, and that's why we see lack and poverty in certain areas of the world. So again, I didn't want to go into all four of those things because we talked about in the last video. If you missed the last video, go back and watch the last video that I did. It's been a couple of days now since I did that one. So tonight we're gonna talk about the reason number five. Reason number five why you and I should be rich or need to be rich. The reason number five is is because we are blessed, or we are blessed. Okay, remember we talked about the last time we in the last video we talked about the meaning, what the word blessed mean. The word blessed mean that you're empowered to prosper. So we are blessed, number 5. But another way I want to talk about it, I want to spend some time talk about it tonight, is not only are we blessed, but we are blessed to be a blessing. We are blessed to be a blessing. So that's why we need to be rich. When God blesses you, He blesses you and me with the intention for us to turn around to be a blessing to others. I'll say that again. When God blesses you and me, He blesses us with the intention that for us to turn around and be a blessing to others. When God, the example of this is from the Bible. When God blessed Abraham, He said, Abraham, I will bless you, and you will be a bless, and through you, the blessing will spread to other nations of the earth. I'm going to bless you, and you're going to be like the source of me bringing my blessing on the earth or into the earth. Through you, the rest of the earth is going to be blessed. So God, hi Lindsay, thanks for joining me. So reason number 5 why we should be rich is we are blessed by God, and we say that again. The word blessed means you're empowered to prosper. That's what the word blessed means. You're empowered. God gives you the power to prosper, but He doesn't want you to just keep the wealth of the wealth all to yourself. You got to be a blessing to others. Now we're going to talk about. Remember in which one of the thing, I think it's the reason number 4 we talk about scarcity and lack. Oh yeah, the reason number 4 we talk about scarcity and lack and insufficiency that's in the world. That's not the problem. The reason why there's lack and poverty in certain areas of the world is because the wealth of the world is not evenly distributed. We talked about that in the last video. This is the reason number 4. One of the reasons why the wealth of the world is not evenly distributed is because the wealth of the world is in the hands of the wrong people, and most of it is in the hands of the wrong people. We're talking about people, drug dealers and mafias and, big corporation and stuff like that. Now, the best way for the wealth of the world to be evenly distributed is to get the wealth of the world in the hands of the right people, the people that will be givers, people who will turn around and be a blessing to others, people who would turn around and give to the poor, give to the needy, and give. One of the reasons why a lot of rich people are rich, because rich people are givers. They're major givers. Looks like Bill Gates. Bill Gates have a charity foundation which give up millions of dollars each year to other charities, to other countries and stuff. They give away money, big time money every year. People like that. One of the richest men in the world today, he's like a big time giver. You can't give what you don't have. And if you don't have the money, we can give what little we have, but how much more better if you have millions of dollars and you can give thousands of it away at a time instead of just a few pennies here and there, or a few dollars here and there. How about if you can give away a few millions here and there, a few thousands of dollars here and there to charities, to orphanage, to the poor, to organizations that are making a difference in the lives of people in places, like for children, like World Vision who sponsors children. But imagine instead of sponsoring one child, how about sponsoring a whole village? Because you have the money to do so. The more you have, the more you can give, and the more you can help, and the more you can help evenly distribute the wealth of the world. You can do your part of making sure the wealth of the world is evenly distributed by giving. So the more you have, the more you can be a blessing, and the more you can give to others. So that's another reason, that's the fifth reason why we need to be rich. Because when we're rich, we can do more, we can give more, we can reach more, we can sponsor a whole village, heck, we can sponsor a whole nation, if we want to, because we have the money to. So that's another reason why you and I need to be rich, because we need to be able to help more people. We need to be able to give more to charities, give more to our church, give more to the vision of our churches that we go to. I'm sure whatever church you go to, the pastor have a vision. He has probably have a vision for the church. He have a vision for the ministry. He has a vision for the city he's living in, or for the state, or even for his country. He probably have a vision, and the only thing that's stopping him from pursuing the vision that he has is probably because he doesn't have enough support behind him, financial support I'm talking about here. So we can be big time givers to support our local church so they can do what God has called them to do. We can be big time givers to charity. So you and I need to be rich to help even out the distribution of the wealth of the world. We don't want to be rich to be hoarders of the wealth. We want to be rich to be a channel for the wealth to flow through us. God said, Abraham, in blessing I will bless thee, and he who bless you I will bless, and who curse you I will curse. And through you, the wealth of the world, or through you, the blessing will flow to the rest of the world through Abraham. And we are sons and daughters of Abraham, because we're operating with the same faith that Abraham operated in when he pleased God, and God counted his obedience as righteousness, his faith as righteousness. We're operating under that same faith, and that's what qualifies us to be children of Abraham, and operating in that, and so we can take part in the blessing of Abraham through faith. I didn't mean to get into that, but anyways, we need to be a blessing. Reason number 5 why we should be rich and why we need to be rich is because we need to be a blessing to others. We need to be big time givers. We need to give more so we can reach more people through our giving. We can be a philanthropy, again. So that's why we need to be rich. God called us to be givers. God called us to be his channel on this earth through his giving his love and mercy and grace, but also through the blessing, through financial wealth, to be a blessing to others. Instead of sponsoring one child, let's sponsor a whole village, our whole nation, and sow seed into these poor areas and stuff like that. So you and I need to be rich for that reason. So let's, pursue our goals and dreams. Just do all we can. Let's to change, to grow, to develop ourselves, so we can become more, do more, reach more, and pursue our God-given rights to be rich. You and I deserve to be rich. Don't let the fear of being rich stop you from being, some people fear being rich because they fear what the money will do. But, money is neither good nor bad. Money is neither good, but what money is a revealer. It will reveal the kind of person you are. And if you're a giver, you'll reveal that. If you're a hoarder, it will reveal that. So don't fear money. Just fear, and if you fear money will reveal the type of person you are, and you're kind of person who hoard the money, I'll spend it on foolish things, then all you have to do is change. But money itself, in and of itself, is neither good nor bad. It is determined. The use of it is determined by whose hand it is in, and that's why money need to be in the hand of the right people. Because it's when it's in the hands of the right people, they're the one who can determine how it is used, whether it's for good or for bad. That's why you and I, the good people, need to be rich, because we know when we are rich, we will do good things with the money, and not evil things, not bad things, but good things with it. So we need to be rich so we can be good people who are doing good on the earth. There's a saying that goes, the only way evil can prevail if good people stand by and do nothing. The only way evil can prevail in this earth or in this world is if good people stand by and do nothing. And one of the worst areas that we can stand by and do nothing is to stay poor, to stay struggling, barely getting by, barely making ends meet, having more month at the end of the money and all that kind of stuff. We need to be rich so we can be good people who can get involved in the affairs of the world and have positive influence and do good with the money and spread the wealth, the wealth to others. So that's why we need to be rich, because we need to be the good people who is not standing by and see evil prevail. We're not going to stand by and see evil prevail by not doing anything about it. The best way we can do something about it is become rich so we can be people of influence on this earth. Is to become rich so we can be people who do good things with the money instead of evil things. It's about time we take the money out of the hand of the drug dealers. It's about time we take the money out of the mafias. It's about time we take the money out of the corrupt politicians. It's about time we take the money out of crooked businessmen and crooked companies. It's about time we take the money out of the hands of the people who are just hoarding it for their own selfish needs or their own selfish endeavors. It's about time we take the money out of the people who's not putting it to good use, and we take the hands of those kind of people and get it in our hands and put it to good use. Put it to even out the wealth of the world through our giving, through our supporting those who in need, and be a blessing to others. We are blessed to be a blessing. Through us, the blessing of the Lord can flow to others when we are blessed, when we are empowered to prosper. So again, let's recaps on I know I did it a few minutes ago, but recaps. In the last video we talked about 4 reasons why we should be rich. Tonight we're talking about the fifth reason why we should be rich. And reason so the first one is because it is the will of God. Number 2, it is our right as human beings. Just being human is our human right. It's our birthright to be rich. We're talking about financial riches here. 3, it is being broke, barely getting by, living paycheck to paycheck, being poor. It is not the will of God. That's not the will of God for our lives. Number 4, lack, poverty, scarcity, shortage, insufficiency. That's none of that exists, because there is enough wealth in this world. If the problem is the wealth of this world is not evenly distributed. So we need to be rich so we can help evenly distribute the wealth of the world. That's number 4. And then number 5 is that we are blessed to be a blessing. We need to be a blessing to others as God blesses us. So we need to be rich so we can be a blessing to others. Anyways, so that was reason number 5. So I hope you guys got something out of it. I did the last video a couple of days ago, and I thought of 4 reasons, and since then I've thought of the reason number 5. Yeah, I forgot about reason number 5. We need to be rich, so to give, to be a blessing. We are blessed to be a blessing to others. Reason number 5. So I thought I'll come on here to do on tonight's live read and talk about reason number 5. Why we need to be rich. We need to be rich so we can give more and do more good in this world through our giving. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Thank you for Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, my friend my friend, Korean friend, I forgot her name. Thank you, Dim Yu. Sorry for not pronouncing that correctly. But anyways, thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate you taking the time to come and watch my live. Remember, you and I was born to be rich. We do have the right to be rich. And if anybody out there having a problem with being rich because they think whatever, they have false belief about being rich, just change your mindset about that. Change your mindset, because it's a mindset. You change your mindset about riches. Being rich is not a bad thing. Having money is not a bad thing. We just finished talk about it. Just change your mindset. That's where it starts. If you have a problem with money, a problem with being rich, if you have a problem with rich people, change your mindset, because there's nothing wrong with having money. There's nothing wrong with being rich. We just discussed that. One of the best way why we need reason. Just remember reason number 5, why we need to be rich. If you do have a problem with riches, remember reason number 5, because the more you have, the more you can give. The more you have, the more you can make a positive, good impact on this earth, in this world, through your giving to charities, giving to the needy, giving to your local church, giving to other people who need help. That's one of the best way you can have a positive impact on this earth, is through your giving. But you can't give if you don't have it. You have to have it first before you can give it. So that's why we need to be rich. All right, that's just for anybody who's out there who's have a problem with me talking about being rich. I know there's people out there have a problem with it. So if you just happen to be one of them, remember reason number 5. If you don't remember the other 4 reasons, remember reason number 5. You want to be rich so you can be a blessing to others and have a more positive impact on the earth through your giving. All right. So anyways, I don't know why I got off into that one. Maybe there's someone who's listening to me need to hear that. So anyway, God bless you. I love you. Peace. Please, please share the video. Please like this video. And please leave a comment on these videos like my friend Lindsay just did. Thank you, Lindsay, for your comments. Anyway, God bless you guys. See you guys tomorrow for my next live video. This is Robert Harley, and this is the Excel Your Life Show. See you tomorrow. Until then, you guys take care of yourself. God bless you. I love you. Peace.